Shalom, Kol Hologim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Heaven sing honors to the hope left around the world. May Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai continue to protect and guide your steps throughout these turbulent times. This is your brother Nadab coming at you in another lesson. Okay. The name of the title of this lesson is Those That Despise the Word Will Be Destroyed. Once again, those that despise the word will be destroyed. I'm going to start off with the definition of despise, which is a verb. Look down upon, scorn, disdain, treat with contempt. To despise, look down on, scorn, down, to look at, to observe. Okay. Look down on with disdain, contempt, scorn, disdain. So our people, 2/3 of our people, they despise the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And ultimately they're going to be destroyed on this side. Okay? I'm going to start with some scriptures. In Isaiah 30 and 12. Call on you, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word. And it's to my 2/3 of our people in these times. These Port Charles palaces, Bishop Bacon's, all these people, our people calling on Jesus Cristo, Santa Maria, all that jazz, and not return to their true power. Because they ultimately hate Yahweh Shai. Okay? And trust in oppression. Okay, our people love oppression. Going to get this Juicy J, going to get chipped up and all this jazz. You know what I'm saying? And perverseness, and stay there on. That's right. They're gonna be taking in their own devices, basically, because they refuse the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so they're gonna be out here with no protection. Okay, I'm gonna get Isaiah 5 and 24. Isaiah 5 and 24. Therefore, as the fire devoured the stubble, and the flame consumeth the chaff, so their root shall be as rottenness. It's talking about 2/3 of our people, and their bosom shall go up as dust, because they have cast away the law of the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai of hosts, and despise the word of the Holy One of Israel. And that's right. And ultimately, our people are going to be consumed. The ones that's going to make it to the missiles, they're going to be destroyed by those same missiles. Okay, Zechariah 14:12. When that hole's going to collapse in their holes, in their heads, in the mouth, roughly paraphrasing. Okay. Because he despised Yahweh God, Shem Yahweh Shai's word. That's why he's going to destroy them. Okay? And these are the same ones that also put them to death. I got some scriptures later on in this lesson. I'm going to get to that. Next, we're going to get Amos 2 and 4. Okay? Amos 2 and 4. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Judah. And Judah, that's the southern kingdom. Okay? And for 4, I would not turn away the punishments thereof. That's talking about the curses. And because we ultimately went off from the law, statutes, and commandments that Yahweh Shai stood for. Okay? Because they despised the law of the Lord Yahweh Shai and have not kept his commandments. Their lies caused them to err, after which their fathers have walked. And that's right. It's talking about 2/3 of our people, because we are our fathers in the reincarnation. Okay? And in these last times, we're coming into our lot. Whether it was a believer, a prophet, a believer, these 2/3, everybody's returning to their lot in these end times. Okay? And next, we're going to get Luke 10 Lucky. 10 and 16. He that hear you hear me. And that hear you hear me. And that's Yahweh Shai talking. The prophets that's putting out these edifying videos that's out on the highways and byways, prophesying the downfall of Esau, Edom, and these heathen nations, and the rise of Israelites, mainly the elect in these times, okay? And he that despiseth you despiseth me. That's to my 2/3 of our people, despising the prophets, and also Yahweh Shai. And he that despiseth me despiseth him that sent me. That's right, overall, Yahweh sent Yahweh Shai to us to ultimately build us back to the marriage, okay? Because Yahweh is still angry at us for going on. You know what I'm saying? But it is written that way, so we're going to have to just hack it out till Yahweh Shai returns, and then we'll be changed. Now Ratazah will be some of those glorious men that's going to be put up on high, okay? All right, 1 Thessalonians. Let's talk about 2/3 of our people. It's going to get destroyed in these times, okay? Who both killed the Lord Yahweh Shai and their own prophets and have persecuted us. That's right, talking about the prophets of the day, okay? And they spy and they please not Yahweh and are contrary to all men. That's right. 2/3 of our people that are contrary, they're considered the heathen in these times, okay? Because they refuse to return to their power. But ultimately, Yahweh, he sided up that way. Ultimately, to have them blinded and just left to their own devices, okay? Because the deceive our ears. Job 12 and 16. Let's go on to 1 Thessalonians 2 and 16. Forbidding us to speak to the Gentiles, bring the Israelite firms back into the fold, okay? That they might be saved, to fill up their sins always, for the wrath has come upon them to the uttermost. And that's right. That's ultimately that nuclear destruction and that concentrated laser fire from those chariots. That's gonna Yahweh Shai is gonna have his wrath inside of those swords, those that concentrated laser fire from the chariots, okay? And ultimately destroying 2/3 of our people. Because they hate him, you know what I'm saying? The same ones that pull him up on the cross, okay? These are the same ones, okay? All right, Matthew 23, 31 through 35. And that's what it's talking about right here. Talking 2/3 of our people putting Yahweh Shai to death. And also the prophets, okay? Wherefore, all right, Matthew 23, 31 through 35. Yeah. Come. Wherefore, ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets. And that's right. That's talking about 2/3 of our people that despise his word. Ultimately despise Yahweh Shai. And these are the same ones that put him to death. Okay, putting the prophets to death. Certain believers. You know what I'm saying? All right, verse 32. Fill ye up then the measure of your fathers. Okay, it's time the past generations. You know, we come back every third, fourth generation. In that same lot, okay? Verse 33, ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? You know what I'm saying? He's talking about 2/3 of our people. You know what I'm saying? Trying to escape ultimately their judgment. Okay? Verse 34. Matthew 23 and 34. Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men, scribes. And some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city. And that's talking about these coming times, the persecution of the prophets, the multiple believers. Okay? But they're not going to these all these plans against the elect are not going to come to pass. Okay. All right. Matthew 25:35. It's like it. Matthew 23:35. That upon you may all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar. That's right. That's talking about this judgment. It's gonna come upon our 2/3 from all the reincarnations from Abel to now. They're gonna be judged. However, the way Yahweh Hashem Yahushua sees fit through his anger. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Last, we're gonna go to the Apocrypha and get Second Ezra 1:34. Okay. All right. Second Ezra, and your children. Second Ezra 1:34, and your children shall not be fruitful to my 2/3 of our people, for they have despised my commandment and done the thing that is evil, that is an evil before me. That's right. That's to my 2/3 of our people, being in cahoots with our enemies, Edomites, these other heathen nations, and going against the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's right. He's fed up 2/3 of our people. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's go and get Second Ezra 7:20. Second Ezra 7:20. Okay. For there, Second Ezra 7:20. For there be many that perish in this life, to my 2/3 of our people, because they despise the law of Yahweh that is set before them. That's right. 2/3 of our people, they hate Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and his word. So they just gonna have to be destroyed on this side. But they'll be in their right mind once they come back through the loins of the elect in the kingdom. The true Jerusalem. Can't wait. All right. Second Ezra 9:11 and 12. That's gonna be last two this lesson. Okay. Second Ezra 9:11 and 12. And they that have loathed my law while they yet had liberty, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was opened up unto them, understood not, but despised it. That's again talking about 2/3 of our people. All these rappers, because they got their constellation on their side, because they already sold out. They living their best life. But the elect are those that's gonna get all the promises, eternal life, those immortal bodies. You know what I'm saying? You name it. Your heart's desire. All right, last but not least, verse 12. Second Ezra 9:12. The same as Noah after death by pain. That's right. Talk 2/3 of our people being destroyed by these missiles that's gonna be shot right here in Babylon. Concentrate laser fire from the chariots. Doing Jacob's trouble, you name it. Okay, but it's gonna end this lesson. I'm gonna end off by saying Shalom, Kwam Rasharala, and a Baba Ball. Shalom.